Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my November plan with me. I'm gonna have all of these supplies that I'm using linked down in the description box. These are the only supplies that I use for every single one of my videos, so you can easily do this on a budget. I'll also have my video of how to bullet journal on a budget linked down below, as well as some of my older plan with me's. So let's go ahead and get started into the video. I actually decided to do a whole monthly spread for November. If you've watched my other videos, you know I am usually more of a minimalist when it comes to a monthly spread, but I'm actually thinking about getting ready and doing a whole 25 days of Christmas here on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to try and start planning out and just pre-recording some of the videos that could be pre-recorded. So I definitely have to start that in November. So I thought it'd be really cool in order to use this big monthly calendar and just kind of plan out when I can film in November and getting those videos like edited and uploaded and just ready for you guys to watch in December. So I'm doing this whole big calendar, and then I'm just going to put my book TBR on the left hand side, and I'm going to put my Instagram tracker and my YouTube tracker because I do really like using those each month and just seeing how much I've grown. Thank you to all of my wonderful subscribers here on YouTube and everyone that follows me on Instagram. I've seen my numbers just kind of like shoot through the roof recently, and it makes me so incredibly happy. It makes me so excited for 2019 and just what I'm going to be able to accomplish next year. It's surreal. It really is. Like, I never thought I was going to be in this place. I don't know. It's just crazy. Anyway, so I'm trying out a new thing where like I used my Crayola Super Tip marker to kind of make the color, and then I used my Sharpie pen to put like the days of the actual month over top of it, and it actually worked out really well. The marker was not too dark because I was a little worried about how it was going to turn out, but I am able to actually see the numbers very well, you know, just in real life. Then I'm doing this little just November type of little, I don't know, little doodle up there, and I'm doing a Be Thankful doodle at the bottom. You definitely don't have to include these if you're not a fan of drawing. I've been getting a little bit more into doodling. I just think it's kind of cute. It's a little pop, but you can just do it exactly how you want. You could just leave it pretty minimalist, however you like it. So my little TBR there on the left-hand side, I've been trying to conquer 8 books each month. I haven't quite gotten there, but I always love drawing just a little bookshelf anyway. I write in the book titles that I read and then my little star rating, so my books stay empty until I actually read the book, and that way I can just see my progress. Plus I can go back and look at my older monthly spreads and just see which books I read in which months. I really love it. I'll explain a little bit about the next page while I'm finishing up this little doodle area. For the next page is going to be my habit trackers, and I'm actually focusing on sleep for the month of November. If you are in my keto motivation group, or if you want to become a member, I will have the link down below for you to join. It's totally free. It's just on Facebook. But we're actually doing a read and discuss for the book Sleep Smarter by Shawn Stevenson. And I am super excited about that because I feel like not a lot of people focus on sleep. And yes, eating is very important as well, but sleep is definitely one of the main pillars of health. So we are reading and discussing Sleep Smarter, and I decided to do a little sleep tracker. So this is going to go from all the way from the 1st of November until the 30th of November, and then I have whether I slept 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 hours. I didn't put 1 or 2 or 3 hours because if I get less than, let's just even say 6 hours of sleep, something's wrong. But I thought that would be really cool to just kind of see how many hours of sleep I'm getting for the entire month. And then I'm doing some habit trackers. So I feel like I haven't used habit trackers before when I've done them in monthly spreads back, I don't even know, in the spring. But I really wanted to try them out again, especially since I have certain things that I want to focus on with November and December coming up and them kind of being busy months. So I want to read 100 pages a day because I feel like I spend a lot of time on social media or keeping up with my other groups and maybe not reading as much as I possibly could. So I want to try and do 100 pages a day, and that way I can just fill in the circle when I get to that. I want to eat keto as much as I can besides Thanksgiving because I'm going to cheat on that day. And then I'm going to be checking my book club groups and my keto groups every day. And then I also have when I'm posting on Instagram. And then I just have one because I wanted it to look aesthetically pleasing, but I haven't thought of a habit to track yet. So we're gonna leave that one blank for now. Then at the bottom, I'm doing a little bit of a different like cleaning tracker. I just put the main items that would need to be cleaned. And again, I put little circles, and that way, say for instance, my bathrooms I want to clean once a week and there's about 5 weeks in November, then I would put 5 circles, and that way I can just check mark or cross off or X out these circles for when I cleaned. So I'm hoping that that works a little bit better than my other cleaning trackers. Super excited about that. And then again, like normal, my YouTube idea just spread page, and I threw some of the Thanksgiving colors in there. And then I'm changing up my budget tracker a little bit. So I really have been enjoying my budget tracker. I just wanted it to be a little bit easier to put together. So these are my November finances. I'm going to list my bills, my groceries, my miscellaneous needs, and my miscellaneous wants. So miscellaneous needs would be like gas, like obviously I need gas, or things like that, whereas my miscellaneous wants would be maybe going out to eat or seeing a movie, you know, not something necessarily we need to live and thrive. So I'm going to be doing the description and the amount, and then at the end I can add it all up, since my husband and I are really starting to budget, especially for 2019. So I'm hoping that I'll have more budget spreads in 2019 and maybe even some videos about budgeting. And then for my weekly spread, I decided to change it up a little bit again. So I have just a running list of tasks that I need to complete. I found that when I put them under certain days, I was doing a lot of crossing out if I didn't get to them for that day. So I figured if I just did a running list of tasks, it would be easier for me to just check mark them off and not have to move them from one day to the next. And then my Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the whole week on the left-hand side can be used for my schedule, my husband's schedule, or maybe just if I have like a certain event that day that I need to remember. And then my grocery list on the right-hand side. And then my boxes on the right are for all the meals. So I'll be able to do Sunday through Saturday, write down the meals that I'm thinking of doing that day, and then just write my grocery list underneath the groceries. Unfortunately, this page didn't turn out as great as I thought it was going to be. My little line next time, I'm just gonna do one black line on the left-hand side instead of coloring it in. I feel like it would just make it more minimalistic and nice, but I wanted to incorporate the November colors in there, but that's okay. I love the rest of my bullet journal, and here is the final flip through. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys!